Anybody here see this little film that came out a couple of weeks ago called Iron Man? If you saw that, you probably weren't alone. It's become one of the top grossing movies in the world, and it's challenging the Avengers to be the all-time box office champion film. Anybody here watch The Walking Dead, the #1 rated cable series of all time? And for those of you who are a little bit more cultured, maybe you noticed that last week the Palme d'Or was awarded at the Cannes Film Festival to a film called Blue is the Warmest Color. What do these three things all have in common? They are all based on comics. And this is kind of an interesting phenomenon because not too long ago, comics were a humble medium that sat at the margins of culture and commerce. And today, they have come to occupy the center of both. And the story of how that happened and what it's doing next is actually pretty important to those of us who are in professional communications areas, even if we're not in the comics industry or don't have a whole lot of interest in comics, traditional comic genres. One of the most interesting things also is the storytelling innovation that's going on. So as we're having all of this stuff converge on tablets, and we're all trying to figure out what's the best way to reach these different kinds of screens with all of their potential storytelling techniques, again, comics are the pioneers here. This is a thing called Bottom of the Ninth by Ryan Woodward. This is an independently produced graphic novel, direct to digital, and you'll notice that there's actually animated elements inside the panel page layout here. This is really interesting. We haven't seen anything like this before. This is actually a new media being born before our eyes. On the higher end commercial scale, we've got something like Marvel. So I don't know if anybody here is doing any kind of augmented reality or anything like that to unite physical and digital experiences. What this is if you take a digital device, a phone or something like that, and you actually look at the comic book, the printed comic book, through the camera lens of the device, it layers on all of this additional digital content that you can only see this way. This is really brilliant because to get the full experience, you need the book. You need the physical object, and you need the digital device, and you need the app as much, right? So on that note, let me wind up. A lot of these are things that are talked about in my book, Comic-Con and the Business of Pop Culture. If you are interested, I tweet and blog about this stuff all the time. My personal handle is @RobSalk. The company handle is MediaPlant US, which my colleague Amber is tweeting right now. And you know, I'm always happy to engage in these conversations face to face as well. So I don't want to crunch up everybody else that comes after me, so we'll call it a day here. And please come and catch up with me. I should be here for the dinner, and then I'll be here probably tomorrow as well. Thank you very much.